Alright, so this will be my final practice for tonight for what we're going to be doing. So good morning, boys and girls. My name is Shauna, and I'm Christian. And we're so excited to be here today. The theme of the week that we're going to be doing is up in the sky. So if everyone can turn their head and their eyes and look outside the window and tell me what kinds of objects do we see outside? What do we see? Sky? The sun? Good. What else? Birds, awesome. Bees, good. Butterflies, awesome. Okay, so for our first activity, we're going to create a T-chart, okay? And a T-chart usually has a line down the middle, and there's two columns that we're going to have because we're making a comparison. We're going to have kinds of objects that we see in the daytime and kinds of objects that we see at night. And what I have here are some photos of some objects that you may see either in the day or at night. And your job is, when I show you the object, to tell me whether you would put it under objects that we see in the day or objects that we see at night. If you think it's both, I can put it in both columns in between. So let's look at the first one. Okay. What is this? The moon. Good. And do we think that we see this object during the day or at night? At night, right? Yeah, because when the sky is really dark, we usually see the moon. Awesome. Okay, next one. What is this? A rainbow, okay? When do we usually see a rainbow? What do you think? Usually when it's sunny and raining. So this one, the rainbow, we're going to put it in objects that we see during the daytime. Okay? And let's do one more right now. Okay, a butterfly. When would we see a butterfly? We usually see that during the day, so we're going to put it in our day time column. Awesome job, boys and girls. Okay, so now that we've done a little sort, what's going to happen is we're going to do a little icebreaker. So, you finished your name tags. What I have here is a suitcase, okay? I'm going to show you what my suitcase looks like. And boys and girls, I'm going to put it in the middle of our circle. So I have two suitcases, actually. I have this one, okay? And I have another suitcase that looks something like this, okay? So what's going to happen, boys and girls, is I have a bunch of items in here. Some of them are, and I also have some real items as well. So what's going to happen is I'm going to give each person a chance to put in 3 items that they'd like to bring with us when we go up away in the sky. So we're going to be going on a hot air balloon. We're going to be going towards the clouds. We might be going during the day. We might be going during the night. And I have some objects here. And so I want you to choose 3 items and tell me why you would bring them up and away with us. Okay? And you're going to glue it onto our suitcases. Okay? Sound good? Thumbs up? Awesome. Okay. Awesome work. That was a great icebreaker. So boys and girls, the last thing we're going to be doing is talking about recount and retelling. So the learning goals that we have for this week is we are learning how to write recounts and we are learning how to retell stories. So we have our learning goal, which is we are learning how to write recounts. So what would be our success criteria? Our success may be my story has a beginning, middle, and end. I use sequent words in my recount. I have a main idea. I include examples. And I describe the events that are occurring in the story in order. So that would be recount. The next thing is we're learning how to retell stories. So in order to successfully retell stories, you must be able to use proper punctuation. You must be able to start at the beginning of the story and tell the story in order of the events. And you also have to be able to identify the character, setting, problem, solution, and the plot. All right, awesome work. So before
it's 21 hours.
Time, what we're going to do is we're going to get into literacy groups. So this is the first day that we're doing the Daily 5. It's going to be a bit different than last week in that it's going to be more structured. So I will explain all the stations. So first we have the guided reading table. At the guided reading table, the teacher is going to encourage students to retell stories, and you guys are going to be using a graphic organizer to do this. At Read to Stealth, you're going to be practicing recounting stories by reading a story of your choice and by filling in a graphic organizer. Then we have work on writing. So in your work on writing, you're going to get a sheet that looks like this, and you're going to be writing about, you're going to brainstorm 15 items that are seen in the sky, okay? When you're done, you can practice writing vocabulary words for this unit. And then last but not least, we have listen to reading, which is requiring the iPads, and also work on writing, work on words. So you're going to do a noun and verb sort. Remember that a noun is a person, place, or thing, and a verb is an action. Okay, good work.